Where are you? There. 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 Alright, back up to my old tricks as always. Greetings everyone, one and all. I am Menos, so welcome to my Madhouse. How's everything going? Hope everything's well with you all. That's been quite a break. Thankfully I've got a lot done. But I haven't gotten everything exactly completely done. I've got everything. I've knocked a lot of everything out. Yeah, one script I had to deal with is like 8 to 9 pages, mind you. You know when you see that. But anyway, how's everything going? Nate Dollins, Chat's on Star Anime. If you Scorpio and Rusty Dragon, welcome. How's it going? Hope everything's well with you all. Yeah, thankfully nothing else is on the fritz here. Slapping him on a pro. Twitch is not an emote joke. Thankfully I saved him from ad jail this time. Doing good, hero. Great. Thankfully OBS survived that auto update that happened a bit ago. Just put Menos and rabbit ears and resting on resting Menos' rabbit ears on resting coffee. that won't affect them, but understood. Oh yeah, the replica rabbit ears. I've been dealing with replicas of other VTubers for like how long? Thankfully, most of that has been in thumbnails. It's the country plunger thumbs up. And you remind me of the assault plunger again. Speaking of which, yeah, that's definitely an asset idea. That's definitely an item asset idea. I was really thinking this sounds about that. Slumpunch was in some skip, yeah, never mind. Thankfully nothing that drastic happened. I know definitely nothing that drastic happened. I still have the reality marble to deal with. And thankfully I'm a good percentage done with it now. Once again, one of the scripts I had to write was 8 pages long. And I was not trying to deep dive, thankfully but to the necessary parts. Thankfully that went well. The rest of the script should be fine from here. I remember it's his best friend for all those time periods. Oh yeah, there was a dire wolf howl earlier, but I hadn't seen it. Hadn't fully seen or heard it yet. I just heard of that. Yeah, I only just heard of that. Didn't want to see a Thalaking brought back. The Thalaking brought back. First I've heard of that creature. Definitely the first I've heard of that creature. Script what? A project that just poops up all the time by ramblings. Yeah. One of the early projects I definitely want done. Once I got that done, I won't be, no, not I. This part of the domain won't be frozen anymore for now. Oh yeah, the Tasmanian wolf, or the Tasmanian tiger. If that's one of the extinct species, that was the extinct species you were talking about. And, first off, I need to find that. Oh, there. That was OBS's fault. There's some report in October last year, in case you're wondering. Yeah, this one. I don't want to exactly show where it. Yeah, Google's thankfully gotten me somewhere correctly, but no. I don't want to show what Google's trying to show everyone. I don't want to show what Google's trying to show everyone. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, it's this creature. This creature. And there's this replica here. And there's also this replica here. Yeah, I have the Google results here, but I'm not showing that because one of the images involved is the illustration of this creature's butthole, and I don't want that. I'm not a damn fleshy, so no way do I want to show no butthole. That's gonna get me nuked 100%. At least you survived drinking that V-Hoodie. It kind of scared what would happen to a human in the same case. That was not V-Hoodie, that was something else. That was definitely something else. Unless I can actually try to sneak and get the files there. And get the files there to see if that was a liquefied V-Hoodie after all. They mentioned a bit more colors than glass and the domesticated double stone. They won't be extinct again. It's ensured they won't be extinct again. And that report within the Google search, that report happened last year. Yeah, legit last year. I have multiple clips of fire up the butthole, but no idea how Twitch is gonna react to that one. I'll go here. We'll go here. Or should we go here? We're not playing anything right now. Yeah, close that page. Yeah, totally closing that page. Meanwhile, I'm out here responsibly checking something daily. Responsibly checking if I had a daily around or not. Yeah, insured, okay? Insured. Also from Jats, pull Talikans. Could you imagine? from Rusty calling Jon Snow because he's about to adopt me a ghost. From Nate, yeah, a were-bunny. And he gets it by a frying pan. Wait, I don't remember if I did that. Okay, Grand Order, did I already get my dailies? Did I already get my daily thingies? Please tell me. Or did I just get myself in? Oh, I got myself in a battle. Oh. Oh, oh well. They're still hurting animals, mind you. Got it. For mammoths, if they have several babies or if they manage to get one baby into the world, gonna need to ensure they can still assimilate with regular elephant buddies, even if temporarily. That's because... Oh yeah, that's because of their genus. That's definitely because of their genus. Yeah, that is definitely because of their genus. About that. Yeah, so in case you did not notice, in case you didn't notice the background that was on fire right now. One of the topics is definitely the Switch 2 shenanigans. I've seen both directs, both the general direct, which turned out good, and that Switch 2 direct, which was amazing up until the prices dropped right after the very end. So I don't know if they did drop the prices during the previous one, but they did not in the footage at all until the very end there. And they were disgusting. Yeah, we barely tolerated $70 for some games. $80 to $90 is just for the game, for a game is overkill. It's absolute overkill. No damn thank you. Yeah, it's just Nintendo being greedy all around. And the Moon Commander shenanigans. Everything else was just bad news there. And on top of all of that, the physical copies allegedly aren't even physical, aren't even pure physical. There's a card, but also contains a code card for literally the rest of the game. That's what I've allegedly heard and read all around. And physical copies are $90 there. Estimate $90 there. And $80 if you want pure digital. That's for the Switch 2's case. It's entirely messed up. Yeah, I'm up to crown with no way I'm buying such things unless they cut the price. Even then. Yeah, there's gonna be a few crooks that'll still buy the shit anyway. However, I have a feeling that's not gonna be the case for long, if at all. Yeah, I was excited for everything up until that. Thankfully, there's at least a few interesting games that are that still have a Switch 1 version. Like I'm still totally tempted to deal with the Pokemon Legends EA especially because of the megaforms. The megaforms allegedly leaked. Yeah, the megaforms leaked. And yeah, if you have seen those, definitely take those with a grain of salt. But a lot of them were some great choices. We continue on checking chat. Menos, you're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play. You gotta play not Bloodborne. Oh yeah. Yeah. What name is it? My guess is Bloodlines. It was Bloodlines, right? Ah, wait. Bloodlines gave me the wrong one. I definitely have the wrong name. I definitely have the wrong name. Yeah, we'll just stick to not Bloodborne 2 until someone else has the name. Oh, Dusk Bloods, damn! Thank you, Rusty. That is definitely... Yeah, it's definitely brain fry at work. Yeah, that's 100% brain fry at work. And that one switched to exclusive. But let's not for now. Yeah, let's not for now. From Nate, jokes on them. I just play with homebrewed tabletop board games. Yeah, I agree, that's very nice. Also, do you play some form of autistic elf like Banana? Oh yeah, for D&D shenanigans. From the Rusty, I managed to set my lore through. I think of some time travel saying where players are sent to different eras of history. I did play an Orc Warlock once. Yeah, it definitely sounds amazing. Ooh, Nate, you should play the most unique character ever, such as the straight white male sword on a shield called the fire. Hadn't heard too much of Orc Warlock shenanigans either. And oh, what? Oh. This is what I get for loafing around, everyone. Now if you can tell by I was loafing around somewhere. Yeah, I was loafing around somewhere and now most of my team is asleep! Why is most of my team asleep? Most of my team fell asleep, didn't wake Draco up. What is wrong? What's wrong with me for trying things? I know, I shouldn't have been trying things, but oh well. Why are you trying things? Yeah, that's my question. Yeah, that's 100% my question. Yeah, it's seriously 100% my question. Why are you trying things? Yeah. Yeah, these are the things I was trying. Yeah, these are the things I was trying, and look where that's gotten everyone. Draco Nero on support. Unfortunately, she's straight up asleep. She's straight up asleep. I can blame Jacques for that. Yeah, I can 100% blame Jacques for that. I'll just get her, okay? And thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. And thank you, thank you. You got anything for me? You got anything for me? People saying, oh, yeah, that. Oh, yeah, that, thank you. Oh, now I remove sleeping from her after that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Absolutely no, thank you. You see what I gotta deal with. From Jets, fucking those Eldritch Starfish been trying on anti-Z in this one. And she stunned everyone. I gotta skip a turn. She stunned everyone, I gotta skip a turn, and how long is it that permanent? How long is that permanent or everlasting? I mean, oh, it's permanent. Ah. Yeah, unremovable. Unremovable, can't noble for 2 turns. And that's absolutely disgusting. And I had Castoria, who also can't noble for a few turns. That's absolutely foul. Birthing Primrose, yeah, Spaghetti and Pig. Try and have to, yeah, I try to have them survive, but what about, but what to do? What to do? What to do? I'll just my chain there again. What's on that right now? Yeah, well, it's just those guys being foul again. Speaking of being foul, speaking of being foul, I wrote no notes whatsoever, so I'm just going off at the top of my head. So yeah. And also, if you, in case you're wondering what happened to Sandy, check, that's definitely in the next night. Don't worry. I've already closed off all possible topics and just reaching for at least 15, the top 15. Yeah, a lot of things definitely happened there. But there's one thing I did not. One thing I was not able to get. One thing I was not able to get much of due to my time alive, even during my break. And that was definitely that one person that. The one person that. The end of the month before last and the start of last month, there was someone that confirmed survived in the ambulance, and everyone thought she was dead for a while until there. However, she didn't get exposed as a fraud. And she did fess up that she ended up faking her own death. That somehow blew up, but then she kept the lie until a whole lot later. That was obviously fucking disgusting. That was 100% disgusting. But even then, there was a lot more of it. There was another bit for me not to be able to gather everything for all that for the net sanity check. That's how come I'm spilling it here. And yeah, the curse damage did her in. Great. That's bull crap. Oh, just look at this again. Yeah, that's absolute bull crap. See? Yeah. That is absolute bull crap here. No. No. That's it. This should take her out. You can have this. Here, have this. Insult to injury. Here, insult to injury. Lord help her if she's not out of here. Here, Nero, get her out of here. It's gone too far. Just wanna check if there's a daily out. Now her work's all undone. Congratulations. Congratulations. All I want to do is a daily login, but you got in the way. And I forgot that's AoE. Damn, I forgot that's AoE. And I protected no one. Thankfully, there are guys in the background, but that's still... No, never mind. I thought that was it for everyone. Now I can get her out of here. Thank you. Thank you so much. She's finally out of there. And now I can move there. Thank you guys. Now I can move on. Kick the Grimrose out of there. On live chat. Did I do the same mistake? No, I did not do that same mistake. With all that shit chat. No, I already collected everything. Oh man, oh well. Yeah, I was paranoid if I missed anything there. I'm glad I checked anyway. I'm glad I checked anyway. I'm double glad I promised the loafing around. But enough of that right now. Don't worry, I'm out of there. Don't worry, I'm completely out of there. Yeah, I did deal with the drawing piece physically. I did deal with that drawing piece physically. If you remember the drawing piece that I had to deal with, I did do it physically. Well, parts of it. However, I don't think I'll be able to finish that one until I'm finished with the bigger project I'm urgently getting to. And I'm on the 9th the 9th out of 12th part of it. The 7th part, once again, was the biggest script I've done. After that, I managed to do part 8 in a snap. Part 9. Part 9 is where I'm at currently. But I haven't gotten to do that, doing any of that yet. I just need to pick up one detail before I go fully. There's a detailed pattern that I've done. There's a detailed pattern that I've done already that I don't want to skip for this one either. But that's another out of that yearly project. Speaking of yearly things. Yeah, I just noticed a bit ago that the 13th of this month, as of here, is a 3.5-year anniversary. And I already have something in mind. I already have something in mind I want to do. And it's definitely another trip to Blunder. Yeah, and that's definitely another trip to Blunder. My 11th anniversary was late March on the 23rd. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, it's actually amazing how we've kept track of it. We've kept track this whole time too. It's amazing I've kept track on all of this whole time. And if I'm gonna do a review on all my thumbnails, that is definitely going to be. That's definitely a week's worth of non-stop content. It's definitely a week's worth of non-stop content, at least. We'll have to take a bit of break doing something else, but then get all that done. The thing is, where else I can host all these as a record. The thing is, where else I can host all these as a record. There's some file share thingy that I've seen Jats deal with. Perhaps it's safe enough to deal with that. Otherwise, I would have done it earlier, but I don't trust Google. I don't trust Google Files. I don't trust Google Files, and I do have a Dropbox account, but my Dropbox is still filled to the brim. And thanks to my screenshots there. From Nate. Still funny, the only reason I found a channel looking up cottontail eggs and your icon confusing the further at me while scrolling. I was looking up anatomy to draw legs there. Yeah, and that was a drawing string. A brilliant origin story, Nate. And I was looking for references to my naval outfit there. Naval outfit is a navy. I believe one of my school outfits is the only one with my naval out, unless you're counting unless not counting and a frantic mode outfits. And a hidden frantic mode outfits. And it's this one. It was how I found all of you through Menos, so I found my friend while searching cottontail eggs. That is the fun. That is extremely funny. That's also extremely awesome. And meanwhile, I was looking for Navy outfits to reference. I'm not wrong though, it did sound fun. Yeah, that definitely sounds cultured. That definitely sounds like you were dealing with a cultured art piece at first. Hey, I was just looking up legs when I found you. And now look where that got me and everyone. But I will disappear for a bit. Yeah, look where that got me and everyone. Yeah, I've dealt with that one. I dealt with that one with the hat less so. So there. Dealt with this with the hat less. So here we are. Although the white suit is the original one. I had to make this version because I've also seen other naval outfits with this color. I haven't referenced this color here. But the thing is, it's possible to learn. It's possible to learn to add additional blunt shapes within the model there. I'm gonna need to add one for. I'm gonna need to add one for my hat here. I'm definitely going to need to add one for my hat here. Just so I can have an easier time with it reappearing and disappearing. All while it's still being the VRM file. Or that's my best guess on how it's gonna go. And I could still be able to go in the VWord Studio, save it as that file, and it should save everything there. Could start up and go and insert totally modified stuff there. Still go over there and insert totally modified stuff there. Can I do that? I'm actually on there right now. No, I won't show that. Still a lot of stuff. I'm glad I kept all those too. Even before the major updates. Yeah, that's even before the major updates. Avatars, this one. This one. It's not that one. That's supposed to be a viewer. Fuck. Aww. Yeah, just pure VROID files, not VRMs. Lesson learned. So if I'm gonna be doing all that, I have to save it as a viewer. I'll have to save whatever I did as a VROID file. Got it. They're exported in the VRMs. And there's also a dress-up feature that just added. Or if I can export things from Blender to ViewWord file. It's possible. Well, that's on that right now. That's what else I was loafing with. From chats, yeah, just a response to Cobaldo's person. The hell, Shamey. Yeah, it's true. Everything is indeed on fire. Everything's indeed on fire. Also, assistant. I sent assistant to shill everywhere, including some of the places that I love. Including some of the places that I love. Please and thank you. Live right now as of here. Everything's still burned. Or do you want to do that? Yes, we want to deal with that, okay? Okay. Just 2 places. Double check that. Just 2 places. Yeah, that was at the meme vault. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sup, Goofus? Links for welcome. How's it going? Hope everything's well with you. Oh yeah, that's that area. Yeah, dealt with everyone from back at Discord, and yeah. Hey, you definitely keep those likes up to YouTube. Thank you so much. Twitch, you keep doing you. Thankfully that place isn't on fire. Nothing rash happened. Nowhere's on fire. And yeah, that's definitely all Hello K stuff. So yeah, definitely moderate cause for alarm. Definitely moderate cause for alarm, or I don't know if that's moderate cause for alarm or is that's red flaggish is all Kudomi stuff. If I remember correctly, Cinnamoroll is a green flag. Some of the others are also green flags, depending on where. Key White's a red, kind of a red flag at most. Key White's a red flag at most, and Kudomi is a major red flag. like last Lunar New Year festival red flag. Yeah, not showing the Discord at all, but not showing the Discord at all. Don't worry. Hey, do not worry. Double check that area. No, this room. No, this one. This is silly enough to share. Yeah, this is silly enough to share.
Hello, Kitty. That's today.
Yeah, so we're goes to be and then gets nicked by Glad I cut the other silly music. Yeah, I'm glad I cut the other silly music. In case you're wondering, yeah, that's from the Discord. However, you must be 18 plus, you must be strong of heart, okay? Okay. Understood. Especially strong of heart, since I likely chased out all the Hello Case super fans there from pointing that out as a red flag. And I'm definitely incorrect. That's a major red flag, but once again, not as bad as all Kuromi stuff. Once again, Kuromi is still super suspect. My melody is neutral. Some of the other guys are neutral. I remember Cinnamoro's a green flag. Hello K's a red flag, and Kuromi is beyond a red flag. It's either a black flag or, once again, a Lunar New Year parade level of red flags. What's gonna hell on say? Her shower chats. Wait, we're still guessing it's on that patient. Yeah, and this thing just getting even crazier. Here, I'm definitely looking forward to dealing with that. Especially since a lot of topics we deal with that saying check Twitch Dev totally hates and Twitch would totally hate what I would get into tomorrow. And I forgot I didn't even deal with the schedule. I did not even deal with the schedule there. And that's definitely gonna be a 5-day one thanks to the full moon. And this Saturday is a full moon. And I just noticed. Yeah, I just noticed. That part's cutting off because... I'm fast maxed out. I have to back away a bit. No, I don't have to back away a bit. I have to raise myself a bit. There. I thought I had to do something on OBS, but no. That was just a VC face. If I remember, thankfully it doesn't have that rash effect this thing does for VRM Poser. If I remember right, you can do green screen stuff or do transparent PNG stuff for oh yeah, definitely for other places. But that can also happen for Miku Miku Dance, if I'm not mistaken, right? Those that mess with that thing. I have yet to mess with that. Yeah, I know, you guys are shocked of me as of here. It's been years I have not yet fully messed with that yet. I've messed with another program a bit ago, but not that. Not that, apparently. Valve Studio Filmmaker. Yeah, mess with Valve Studio Filmmaker. Because I had to deal with another. I had to deal with another 3D model for that. If you remember that one Pokegirl Thirst post, if you've seen that thumbnail for Rumble and Twitter, yeah. That was through SFM. Should be able to do the same with, definitely should be able to do the same with Miku Miku Dance unless I'm mistaken. For general picture taking and transparent PNG stuff. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Definitely have to look that up. Can you do that? Can do transparent PNGs in Miku Miku Dance. While I can't directly create those, you're able to prepare images with transparent backgrounds in a separate imaging program and then use them as textures within the NMD. Oh yeah, you can still green screen. You're able to green screen or do whatever screen that won't mess with you entirely. I can still green screen through this thing, but not blue screen. Knock out the background so we're in a picture in the MMD. Oh yeah, you can. Are you able to do that still? Oh yeah, that's on a video. Oh yeah, that's on a video, but what about pictures? Yeah, it's definitely on a video. Pictures likely too. Oh, you can do that. You can actually do that. On this page now, I can actually do that. Don't worry, nothing rashes, so I just checked if anything rash. If anything rash was showing. Yeah, you can actually do that in Miku Miku Dance. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's this. Turns out you can do that. Or you can straight up green screen it. Or have in pure transparency form. No idea if the line effect's gonna happen within me for for a Miku Miku dance. This is amazing to know. This is definitely amazing to know. And bookmark. Correct bookmark area, useful tools. Oh, I never eat your brain. Yeah, no. Yeah, you would. I just saw one of those adverts. One of those adverts for someone, for a MMD thing someone else made. Called the zombie song. No, you totally do that. Yes, you totally do that. You would 100% do that. Yeah, that's such BS. And he just showed up with that. Well, there. No, no more spying, no more loafing. I'm already done that. I've already done enough of that. Yeah, I was just spying on someone else, but force of habit. It's just force of habit at this point. What else ended up on my lap? Oh yeah, there was a hard part I had to deal with. So I had to do it first foray or start the weekly series at this week. Because everything else is booked. Everything else is booked to the brim. But I think everyone else would want to start. I think everyone wants to start the weekly series here. So definitely want to start the weekly series this week instead. Or so it seems, or so it seems. Hadn't edited that yet. Haven't edited a ton of things, but I hadn't dealt with that yet. I'll have to record myself doing with that. Unless I want to actually gorilla that event. Or have the energy to gorilla that event. That means I have to stream the whole week. Everything's already full. Yeah, everything is already full. Someone be able to deal with that. Okay, loafing around again. Loafing around again, yes, I'm making a poll. Or do I want to do that? Schedule creation or... Yeah, don't worry, I already made a few thumbnails. I already made a few thumbnails ahead of that. So schedule creation or... Or I'd just do them both. Yeah, schedule creation thing would be way shorter though. It'll be way shorter though. Would you rather do the other thing? I'll put this on here as well. I'll put this on Twitch as well. Thankfully, the minimum is 2 items. Schedule creation, I'll work on the art piece. And this time, a lot of additional votes, 130 marbles per vote. Set this to 5 minutes, why not? Why not? Heck yeah, why not? Oh yeah, if I remember right, VRMs can also be imported in Blender. Should be able to make new. Should be able to make a new blend shape involving my hats for some of them. Definitely make some involving my hats for some of them. And the other as well, yeah. Should be smooth sailing once I learn of them. I already found the sculpt tool. Yeah, I definitely found the sculpt tool. There's some parts on my chibi form that were a bit off. So I had to use the sculpt tool and deal with some of those there. Yeah, I had to adjust my legs there. And it thankfully worked. The backs of my legs were way neater there. Which I will switch out to there. So give me another moment. This part here. Oh, let's take this. This should wear off. This should wear off shortly. This should wear off shortly. There. And I've turned small again. But for a very good reason. But for a very good reason. No, not there. Not this way. Yeah, radiation spike, yeah. If you've seen the backs of my legs. Thankfully these are in good standing. But thankfully these are in good standing. They were way, yeah, coming off of VTuber, they were way meatier. Yeah, these were way meatier, but then I had to deal with that. Yeah, definitely tested that sculpt tool on other certain parts. Thankfully, those were successful too. That was successful too. Definitely wouldn't see how successful if... Definitely wouldn't see how successful if I managed to pull something on accident. Rotated. Yeah, Menos definitely didn't skip leg days. No, I did not. Konnichiwa, motherfucker. London Carter, welcome. How's it going? Hope everything's well with you. Yeah, thankfully I had to deal with things myself. And oh, good. That was very quick. Oh, that was very quick. Yay! It went back after a while. No, that was not a while. That was a good bit. That was just a tiny bit. Also, Chibi mode is also redeemed now, and it costs 13,000 marbles. Due to its nature, it costs 13,000 marbles. It will override if another outfit is chosen. I can only go cheaping in this outfit. Not the other outfits, thankfully. Oh, good. How much do you bet the old Boomer RG is still gonna be live after this stream? Would likely be on Twitch afterwards. Twitch just ended. The Twitch's poll just ended it. And nothing was chosen. Meanwhile, after running out of time. After running out of time, the poll on YouTube's end was neck and neck. Meet Little Mouse and Red Bikini. Yeah, we'll have to engineer that first. But my focus after trying to get this crystal you see Av there is definitely the witch outfit. So yeah, I'm getting into YouTube poll in a bit. So anyone that wants either of those now, speak now or hold your peace. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's a tie, unfortunately. And that one's a tie, unfortunately. A tie between 2 votes. I'll break it myself. I'll deal with the schedule first because that one's much shorter. Friends we assume is highly radioactive. What's going on? Yeah, friends we haven't somehow drunk. Yeah. Yeah, ask him if he turned small or not. Fruitcake friends. Now I had mine. Oh, he turned back into a fruitcake. Yeah, then that's definitely. Then there was definitely some other drug with. Then there was definitely some other drug with that one. With the GCS. It's definitely the same fashion as in Deep Rock Galactic. Definitely the same fashion as Deep Rock Galactic. Because there's a bunch of stuff you're able to drink that has multiple effects. There was a drink that actually fluctuates between being big and being small. But this one at hand just turned just small. We're kicking without legs. Nah, scared copper. Hey, hell, I need assistance help. Oh, I definitely need assistance help. Alright, I'll break the time myself. Schedule first then. Oh yeah, I'm posting those separately. Because if I did use the Chat Ninja widget, I remember using it definitely ended up giving me Twitch nuke for botting. And it turns out it was something else that caused the botting allegation there. Thankfully, I beat it. Thankfully, I beat that one. That took a whole 3 days. That actually took a whole 3 days. I did appeal, and the appeal was accepted. And yeah, evil malefic moon magic still only deals you less time. How come? Yeah, how come? Yeah, evil malefic moon magic still nets you a day. Only a day. Someone did that and they only needed him a day. Using a chat moderation widget that that was supposed to be perma, but thankfully the appeal was correct. Kudos for this. So at Sussy Baka side, come on, finally reopened. Subscribe to Emporios are back up and running. That's a bonus. The Bootsy Emporios are also back up and running too. Yay! But mind you, that's one of the Blackbeard sites, so definitely take note of that. Not like we hadn't dealt with him anyway. Thankfully, we love him here. Don't worry, I'm not a corpo person. Last time people were pretending to be pirates in a corpo person's chat. That was it was funny. That pissed her off, but it was funny. wish I could deal with everyone in one place. It's not pulling essential, you guys. He's stopping parts for 5 minutes. No. Now, thankfully, nobody got nuked that I know of. Don't worry, I did not get nuked. I've just seen that coast there. That was when I finished the 8th script. I was on the 8th script there. Currently, I'm on the 9th script. Yeah, before I deal with that schedule. Let's open this thing. Open this doohickey. The assistant, we're out of that thing, aren't we? We're not. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, there's more here. There's more here. If I'm gonna do the major pull, I don't know if that should be a separate room on Discord or not. If that is, if that's gonna be, then it should be a temporary room like the event ones, unless I'm mistaken. Should do that everywhere else. If that was a cantaloupe crop, by the way. Hey, I'm sure that was picked up. Yeah, I'm sure I was picked up. Or not like got out earlier. Yeah, it's so great having a third most popular subscription site backup. Not more people would stop and pouring weird gum or use crap at me. Great. Look, that's too much to ask for a sussy baka site. You're gonna get weird. You're going to get weird things. Yeah, you're totally going to get weird things. Yeah, this area. No, I don't want to rename that. No, no, no. No, thank you. Our number 5 is Sits Day. 4 is... Let's see 4. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There! Oh, sweet, there. We hadn't dealt with this kind of thing since February when... Oh yeah, when the Red Wedding was happening. The week the Red Wedding was happening. We're going with schedule creation first. So yeah, here, and we'll have to do it here. And yeah, that was when I... Oh yeah, I classified something. Yeah, I classified something while this was there, and I just made a declassified version for when I did this later on. When I start me-side with the Bruna, that was awesome. That says I'm looking out for this area. For the area we're about to see. Oh yeah. Foul thingies won't betray me. Here. Here. And I'm gonna tie on YouTube's end. So this ended up winning. And this is for the rest of the week, not counting what I'm doing right now. Totally not counting what I'm doing right now. So there won't be any tasks complete here. And making a different version of the last one was so fun. First off, reverting this. Revising these colors here. I'll have to do this here. We don't need electro, we need this one. This time, do a sanity check. I wonder why you did that Central Time or Mountain Time. Oh yeah, I did not pay attention to those. I didn't pay attention to either of those. I paid attention to ESP, PST, and JST, but I hadn't dealt with Central Time there. Central is an hour before. I remember Central's definitely an hour before Eastern. So it started at 8 p.m. If I remember right, it starts at 8 p.m. there. I got Eastern and Pacific. Yes, I did. I want to do those icons there. There, those icons there. Oh, those are separate thingies. CST is an hour before EST, which CST is the time zone I live in. Yeah, I remember some people that were around here are definitely CST. I used to be CST. Now I'm EST there, in case the other domain. And that covers a lot. 12 hours ahead of us happens to be Indonesia. And it happens to be Indonesia. And Korea as well. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, some parts of Southeast Asia, if not Southeast Asia as a whole. But that's unless I'm mistaken. I know you, Jax, and Orca are EST. No idea of the others. Rusty's definitely in a completely different time zone. Definitely an Asian time zone, unless I'm mistaken. I remember Bello D is also in an Asian time zone. Rusty, I believe, is also EST. Well then. Sanity check number. I can't believe I forgot the file numbers. But February was 34, last time was 35. Oh, this is 36. Oh man, which one to do? Something I pointed out on Discord, something else I found, something else I teased to find. Man, I wonder which one. Check which one. Blue Archive or Yu Yu Hakusho. Cause references of both are gonna happen this sanity check. References of both are gonna happen this sanity check due to things I'm going to cover there. I seriously can't decide. Yeah, I seriously can't decide. Oh yeah, these are going to be the days. Then the 10th is Thursday. That's definitely a replicant. And yeah, I've seen a key visual. That key visual is in the thumbnail for part 1. Sandcheck 30 says, yeah, we're getting our fucking ads. And everyone was stumped on which reference to pick. Wow. Oh man. So yeah. One of the topics, why do Yu Yu Hakusho reference is because it's something everyone on the Discord, if they've seen the dumb news section, has already known. I can't tell which one is a funnier. Which one is funnier? Which one of the following is funnier? Yeah, my spirit gun got jammed. What? I want to burn all the jokes here. When we get to that moment, when we get to that one, I will be on full ain't shit mode there, if not already. That will definitely be on full ain't shit mode as always for sanity check. Oh yeah, for the other one. The other one is that one, which happened at the super end of the month, the super end of the previous month slash that's right on April Fool's Day, as of where that disaster took. Yeah, I think this one's funnier. Yeah, I think this one's definitely funnier. This one's more attention grabbing here, especially to a recent event. Yeah, this one's better then. And yeah, I'm contemplating getting a new keyboard or getting some new keycaps. I'm contemplating getting a new keyboard and some new keycaps again, but money's still damn weird right now. Oh no, no. Today I learned this Photoshop does not mess with my emotes. Just like certain games that think that won't mess with my emotes. So yeah. Oh my. Yeah, definitely need of either some new keycaps or a new keyboard at this point. I mean, but money's been pretty weird right now. But feel free to donate to me if you wish. That's if you wish. Yeah, and I'll be playing Your Replicant Blind. And that is the weekly series. And let's say it's Splatoon. Damn it. Yeah, I'm doing this separately because of... And that's because of the full moon. Yeah, Splatfests always start with Friday. That's because they're definitely time sensitive. I could make that a tad bit bigger out now. Damn it, come on. There. There we go. That means the whole perk is not sanity check is number 37. That's brilliant. And that could be a size bigger. And near full moon stuff is definitely the 13th. No, 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 no. See what I mean? HANGOUT. There. Oh my god. Was that so hard? Was that so hard? Was that so damn hard? That one's solo. Yeah, making something special on Blender for that day. Oh yeah, that's correct. Yeah, sanity check day. There we go. Oh, fits that. If anyone does end up visiting there during Sanity Check Day, I always pin something to redirect it to either YouTube or Rumble's case. Not a frowny face moment here. No, that's not a frowny face moment. And that's the week of here. Yeah, that's the week of here. Now then. Yeah, I got nothing on Wednesday. And everything else to deal with there. Yeah. And everywhere else we can deal with there. Alright, I have a thumbnail for this. Alright, I have a thumbnail for this, so I want to unleash that before I correct the moons. It's definitely before I correct the moons. Not open, paste. I want pay, place. Yeah, place. Yeah, I want place, okay? So here you are. Where are you? Where is it with you? Where are you doing? You're here. You're my thumbnail collection now. Start from a layer in. Here. Here, yes, that. I know that's ridiculous. Yeah, this is definitely ridiculous. I think this position's best used. And yes, I moved the Grimoire because I'm completely blocking it originally. For that clean version of this thumbnail, I moved the Grimoire. Moved it to here. Here. Although my claymore is red, I don't think I want this to be glowing red. I want this to be white. I want this to be glowing white here. Yeah, definitely won't want that to be glowing white here. 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 All times are correct, now I just need the moons. And I do have somewhere to look up within the moons, however they give away too much info. They give away too much over their domain info. This full moon, the full moon's officially on Saturday. Here. Oh no, I don't know how to see shit. No, don't worry, I don't. Yeah, a lot of the other domains already are rag, but especially put back there. It could end up in... Oh, right. Oh, right. Chicago's there. It's not the mock is the entirety of... It's not the mock is the entirety of California or Oklahoma, but yeah. Illinois is totally up there. Thanks for everything on live there. That's the... I've had people live there that's leaving that state. Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. That place is allegedly always on purge mode. No, thank you. Full moons are there. Yeah, full moons are there, but I definitely have the moon theme in my tabs. The moon theme are in my tabs. Oh yeah, that's that thingy for when I want to start Elden Ring. No idea that the story's wholesale chronological. I've been totally split on this because there's been some people that want that say it's better to do the series chronologically, and other people that says they're fine with dealing the Elden Ring first. And other people that said you're fine with dealing Elden Ring first. Yeah, I'm pretty torn between all those. Yeah. There's some reports saying you have to start from the very first one, and others where others say you're perfectly fine starting with Elden Ring first. All this while trying to find the moon phase thing that's always in my tabs. Oh, don't tell me I did not, thank goodness. Oh my god, that could have been terrible. That could have been so terrible. Yeah, that could have been so terrible. And The full moon we're looking forward to is a pink moon. A full pink moon. That moon... What about that moon? The moon of Easter. Paschal moon also marks the first full moon of spring and is used to determine the date of Easter. That's why Easter's on 420 this time. And I don't remember how much Schedule 1 is. I want to play that there. I remember trying to play another relay game here, but unfortunately, the elements and real life said no. Real life, unfortunately, hard said no there. Let's set Wayne Gibbous, but did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did that wrong. Oh, come on. Ah, here we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Oh yeah, those two crescents. I can safely move those here, and first moon belongs here then. Because it's still first moon-like, and then it elevates to the full moon on the 12th. So there, those are the correct moons. Yeah, those are the correct moons. So yeah, this is absolutely everything going on for the rest of the week. Thankfully, chat's doing okay for them both. So yeah. The next nice sanity check. And don't worry, I've already gathered topics for there. I just need to pick 15 of the best ones. There's definitely times where I go over that. Things are that good. But I need to, yeah, but I'm checking top 15 of the bullshit that happened this past month. And there was a whole lot. Yeah, I had no idea the Grima was also from Replicant until there. That was a pot skin in Armada. And I did include that in that art piece. So the 10th on Thursday will be near Replicant. And Friday and Saturday is Springfest. The Splatoon Springfest. And the choices were actually pretty mundane this time. The choices were actually pretty mundane this time. They're new choices, but they're pretty mundane this time in comparison to the previous one. We can talk that it's the evolved form of Early Bird versus Night Owl from Splatoon 2. Yeah, it's team morning versus noon versus night. And I'm obviously team night. And I believe I picked team Night Owl when I was doing Splatoon 2. So do not worry, definitely go hard with this one as well. And yes, 3.5 year anniversary. And I think Proton, and yeah, Proton file share is that thing Jack steals with, unless I'm mistaken. Proton file's that thing Jack steals with, unless I'm mistaken. She's been using that to share music. To share music she made. Yeah, she's definitely been using that to share music that she's made. That especially happened back at Discord. Yeah, the self-shill area, yeah. What type of CPU did I have? I can't remember. Damn! Proton Drive. Oh, it was Proton Drive. That file show thingy was Proton Drive. Oh. Oh. That's password protected, damn. Yeah, that was Proton Drive. And cloud storage is 5 gigs. No idea if I'm way over that for... No idea if I'm way over that for my thumbnails. But definitely think of something else if that's definitely past where I am. So if you're meant for that, please be careful. Oh yeah, I found myself posting on Proton Drive more than Google Drive. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad you shared that. Yeah, Proton Drive is definitely worth the lookup. Since that is definitely, it looks like a viable alternative. That's definitely a viable alternative. Considering you've gravitated towards there first. Go in here. Go in here, checking if that's checking if that would betray me. Would that betray me? 3.6 gigabytes. Right, so far. That would not betray me. Good, that would not betray me. Something else like Imager would be good, but I also can't fully trust that for some reason. Then again, it's not like anything is. Oh yeah, none of that. Yeah, none of my thumbnails were that in SFW. There was some mad censorship scare with an Imager earlier. Way earlier, some year ago. But thankfully, I think it's calmed down unless I'm mistaken. And that is a neutral face moment, not smiling. Neutral. Now I'm all mad. I can't believe I said that with a smiley face. No. No. Wow. From chats, on that Google Drive, if I'm gonna go cloud, I ain't gonna go ban my shit or use it for advertisement. Especially if private, yeah. His name escapes me, but that's how that one Japanese artist got. He was doing commissions, and some of the commissions were too spicy for Google's case of all things. So some asshole shut that down, and that also completely wiped his YouTube channel. That seriously also wiped his YouTube channel. Renee, I go physical if possible, then the cloud. Yeah. The physical hard drives and thumb drives first. I always update them first. Yeah, definitely always update them first and always have multiples. You will thank yourself later. It's been years ago since I've last heard of such a heartbreaking disaster, but I do not remember the VTuber's name, but someone was cleaning up files because their hard drive got too big. Their main hard drive got too big. And she accidentally wiped all her VTuber stuff. Thankfully Windows had some recovery thingy, so she used that and everything went well. Thankfully she lost nothing entirely after learning all that. I would have been extremely devastated and heartbroken too. I'm thankfully at a position where I wouldn't have too much trouble. Because once again, I back everything up in multiple files, multiple physical drives. The file share thingy, Proton would definitely be doable for. Yeah, Proton would definitely be doable for the thumbnails. As for the meme chest, on the other hand, that's a completely different tale. Yeah, that is a completely different tale. Because I think I would definitely go over 5 gigs for there. Yeah, some new stuff is definitely there. And if you're seeing the schedule, if you're seeing this new schedule here, there's definitely one part I'm definitely going to use if someone self-report that their voice is or in general it's something else alongside the Okuyasu Club. That's from the caption at Sandy Check 36. From chats earlier, yeah, clouds are good to quick portal things to another faraway machine on your phone, though carrying physical small thumb drives can work the same way. But I still call days when phones did not have C drives or hard drive ports. Yeah. They didn't even have SD cards back then. Or weren't able to carry SD cards back then. Many of them use small ones now. Many of them use small SD cards right now for more space. especially for, yeah, especially for a more portable space. So I think I got all this correct. Yeah, definitely got all this correct. And that's not a sanity check. Then on Thursday is no replicant. Friday and Saturday are the Splatoon Spring Fest. And the full moon happens to land on traditional tricolor night. That's why I have this set up here. Normally traditional tricolor night is not listed. But I'll do that this time because it's the full moon there. And then lastly, the 3.5 year anniversary. Now I will make something special that day. And yes, it involves you guys. Yes, you guys. From chat earlier, though, carrying physical small thumb drives can work. Oh, wait, I already read. Oh, never mind that. I did not actually read that. Though carrying physical small thumb drives can work the same way, but I still recall days when phones did not have C drives or hard drive ports. Also, my input on this comes from experience and that paranoia over some wear and tear and taking out USBs too frequently. Also, shoving them too hard back then, yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to be gentle with those, or else things aren't gonna go so good. Yeah, I remember having to get a new phone because I remember having to get a new phone with the other asylum people and my folks' help because the charge drive ended up getting destroyed. I was charging this in the wrong position. I was charging the phone in wrong positions, and it completely messed up the drive to a point where I can't charge anything. I had certain things where you'll be able to charge without that thingy. However, those wouldn't work. I've had those wouldn't work for me. Those things were busted, unfortunately. So I'll be unable to charge that thing. My dad, damn sorry, Nairn idea, but no, that actually cost way more. That actually cost as much as a new phone. So yeah, I had to deal with some shitty arc there until I ended up with a new one. But that was really weird. And Nate jokes, me Mouse, no, the women are back. Of course you guys. Of course you guys. From Jats Bowser, apologetically, a hard drive port worm. Rest in peace, that red Ruby D passport. My sympathies. This is why I definitely carry those drives, and I think there's definitely universal. There's definitely universal sockets. There's definitely universal sockets to use for when you're traveling. I remember seeing that. Also some hotspot things too. VTuber Mogs is in Mall and Rigs. But yeah, should have been specific when I was asking for advice recommendations to my last question. Got it. Yeah, she actually lost those for a brief moment, but thankfully those were recovered. Windows has a function where not everything is lost until a certain point in time. Thankfully, she recovered that as soon as she could. I don't remember her name whatsoever, but thankfully that was the case. Also, Narcophobia Z, welcome. How's it going? Hope everything's well with you. Just a picture of the pic frame over that scent thing. A pic of that hard drive in it. Also, mental scribbles you can use as to just a wall. Yeah, that would take true effort. That would definitely take true effort. Been done with this thing, now to save it. There's a JPEG here. For 2025. There. Yes. So yeah, it's definitely their replicant's thumbnail. And that's the schedule going on for the rest of this week. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Don't worry. We're not done yet. Don't worry. So I've already covered why Mario Land was on fire in my background. That was the second or first topic I covered. Oh yeah, I found a perfect fan art for Momoe for the next Sandy Check thumbnail. I was also gonna deal with Florina. Yeah, I was also gonna deal with Florina. But there's likely a 3D... there's definitely likely a 3D model of hers. There's definitely a 3D model of her for MMD by now. Come on. Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. There's also for this one. Yeah. Yeah, totally. And also, yeah, she has the perfect expression too. Yeah, I'm actually looking things. This is actually a perfect expression too. And if I'm, yeah, you can definitely pose. You can definitely pose. I wonder if we were able, and if I remember right, you can definitely do transparent PNGs there. I'm definitely going to test that with Fuina. If not with Enterprise. I remember there's stuff Enterprise roaming around there. I still have an Enterprise MMD, a model that I have around. If I'm not mistaken. I think I still have her unless I'm not mistaken. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you here. Yeah, it's her. Yeah, it's her here. Yeah, this spoils another sanity check topic. So you're definitely gonna have a laugh there. And also, for those on Twitch, remember, sanity check is not broadcasted there for very good reason. I cover topics and do things Twitch is not like whatsoever. So either deal with my Rumble, or you can deal with my YouTube there. This is your note ahead here. That's 9YT. Many thanks. And don't worry, nothing lewd or rashes around here. Yeah, I would scroll down, but let's all not. They'll definitely be bold if they show that kind of stuff while someone's not logged in. So you gotta log in to download the model. I'm feeling a little stressed. I'm trying to figure out a way for one of my big plans for this year. Understood. Thank you very much for sharing. Yeah, gotta log in. Yeah, gotta log in for that. Lesson learned. I'll still bookmark that. Under useful tools. There. There. And yeah, I'd have to rest on my bed. Yeah, I have had to rest on my bed. And empty my mind there in case I do get stressed. Especially on stream nights. As I would be a complete wreck otherwise. And I'll hug as well. It's interesting that the hugging face emote came first before that emote. Yeah, definitely weird, especially because that other emote looks more like someone's going to grab you first than this emote here. That emote's that people hugging emote's a proper hug emote. YouTube is virtual hug. And as they're seeing up there, YouTube is virtual hug. That's an exclusive emote for there. And there's hugging face. Looks way more like, oh no, you're coming to Brazil with me. All right, you're coming to Brazil. You're coming with me. From Chatsy, yeah, YouTube still needs to work on their starfish ass mouths. Yeah, a lot of their emotes look terrible. I know. Their very early ones were amazing. All their very early ones were amazing. Shocked there isn't a general loading emote, and also I'm and yeah, all their bean mouth emotes are definitely look ugly. Yeah, a lot of them are useful, but they're damn ugly. I do have the chance to be monetized and be able to unleash some emotes on YouTube's case. But that's once I reach 500 subs. Once I do that, I'm able to deal with memberships there. Apara unleashed his setback on Twitch's case. Possibly even update them there. Now one more task I want to do. Okay, one more task I want to do. Did I already do that? Or if I already did that yet? I remember starting, but that had to be moved on the wayside because my other project is in the way. My other project's in the way right now. Oh, thank you for hugging back, Narco. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. This is what I was doing. Yeah, this is what I was doing. That's 100% what I was doing earlier. And it's that weapon I've always sported. And this is of that weapon I always sported. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Or to have that backwards that whole time, yeah. That looks like I had that backwards that whole time. I definitely had that backwards that whole time. This is definitely supposed to be index. Indexed and ringed in the middle. finally Pinky is here. Plot twist, the Mew chance a giant PG mode. Mew-chan almost got us, if I remember right. Mew-chan almost got us, but she missed. And that one's definitely a Pinky. Or should they be long? Yeah, they should be even longer. Oh my god. Everyone refresh. Everyone refresh. OBS just hiccuped on my watch. Everyone refresh. OBS just hiccuped on my watch. All while doing the hands. I cannot believe that happened. Oh, it's on my own hands. Yeah, are my hands okay? This could be a bit bigger. This hand can be a bit bigger. Like that size there. Yeah. He's right, you know, Jatsis. Oh, Plaza or a bunny here. Wear that. I know it's April and someone's gotta be the best subject. So this is ridiculous and this cartoonish insane. Doing some repairs. Yeah, that stick I kept whacking everyone with back in your Armada. Yeah, this is that stick here. Yeah, this is that stick here. Hoping mine doesn't bring me on Easter egg, you know, those Easter eggs are usually painted, don't they? Save there. Save there, I'm still on lineup. Yeah, 5 programs in one room. First time this program's tossed. This thing's exhausted. Yeah, Kendrick, Sing About Me, I'm Dying, that thirst happens to be a good song, but it is funny as hell out of context. That's one of the songs where the context actually helps, but it's still funny as hell out of context. Ouch. Fine, fine, fine. That song was of the perspective of a woman he once knew. So that's how come that was wild. That's always wild out of context. From checks, yeah, they were paint mud balls. I was joking they were made of diamond. Oh, sets up 37. So just strap 8999. No, thank you. I have no clips of Kiara disapproving. But that reminds me of another shocked face I want to clip now. Yeah, at certain scenario where she's shocked Elizabeth LaRose's blood flamed to no end. Would definitely use that in case of some shenanigans. Especially in case of Alabama bullshit. Speaking of which, ending lately recently got updated. And tripled down on those shenanigans, I think, from the looks of that. No, they're right in front. No, they're right in front. Here. It completely became current era hot rod like car. Yeah, the computer net turned in a car. That is interesting. That is interesting. Ah! That was definitely a reckless moment. That was so a reckless moment. That's 100% a reckless moment. That was damn reckless. So where's that again? There's that again. Oh no, you know. There we are. Yeah, those things are finally done. Well, I'll be damned. That's perfect. Thank you, ruler. Thank you so much. Although that's not the Grant class running right now. Right now is Foreigner. I thought Assassin would be next. I only have a 10 shot back at JP, back at Grand Order JP. But it's definitely Foreigner. Fresh my memory, what's this bit for a duel again? A thumbnail, some such, yeah. This is my tribute to Nier Automata. This one's gonna be my tribute to Nier Automata. I was doing myself first. And then the others. I have sketches for the others. But I was doing this one by one. I have sketches for the others, and I do have proof. Where is that? There that is. Under sketches, yeah. Yeah, and all these are rough sketches for everyone I'm going to feature, including myself. And I was working on myself first. For cookie guy, I need a Menos ice cream cookie. Yeah, Matlat too. Need one from Matlat as well. Yeah, I did rough sketches for everyone about. And they're very rough sketches. So this would be 2B, then 9S, then A2. Yes, I had picture references for these things. Myself. And then Pascal. The pods are for there as well. One of the pods is a grimoire that I've designed my own. However, I had no idea that grimoire is a replicant until today. I legit did that replicant thumbnail today. I'm definitely refining those. Oh my lord. There. Nothing was on that thing, thank goodness. Also happened when he went into this. I had to clip that. There's also one other clip I remember. However, I wasn't able to do that one yet. I definitely need to do that one. There's a bunch of urgent things I want to post, but I definitely want to do that clip down the line when I have nothing else going on. Otherwise YouTube would think I'm a bot, and that fucks me up. You have to be careful of uploading too much. Thankfully, I did start with uploading a video, or YouTube would have falsely accused me of being a bot there. But download more upload media, that matters to me, yeah. Especially for funny reaction clips. Once again. I've yet to edit that, but once again, that exposure clip. Yeah, some YouTube vids here and there and some Twitter vids. I believe I already have a safe one to deal with. Oh man. I already have a safe one I want to deal with. That's actually safe for both platforms. Yeah, that's actually safe one for both platforms. So this is definitely a taste of net sanity check and sanity check in general if you're gonna deal with that. Yeah, this is definitely a good taste of what's to come. And this one's a new one, mind you.
For the love of God, drop the meat!
The more I remember that one, and the moment I remembered that one, that was when I had to do that. Because that's literally me whenever someone's idle in Splatoon. I immediately think, yeah, someone's doing something. Yeah, someone's jacking it back there. Stop that! I immediately jump there. Jump to that accusation whenever they do that.
For the love of God, drop the meat!
Yeah, that one's from the actual English VA. Also, moment of silence of him. May he rest in peace. He passed a while ago. Yeah, just add sound effects to this thing. What the fuck? Oh, that's right. I forget. Yeah. Oh yeah, that other thing that Nate did in Chat Sound at sound effects. I'm gonna need to find that. That was definitely posted on Discord. That was definitely posted on the meme area of Discord or your own art. That's definitely on your own art. Your own SFW art. Yeah, thank you two so much. No, that was on your own. That was at the meme vault. Oh, that was at the meme vault. That's legit back at the meme vault. That can't have been too far. Thank you guys so much for your contributions there. You guys are damn amazing as always. Yeah, or it's somewhere else. Or it's somewhere else. Oh! Or at Menos' meme house. There's another room called Menos' meme house. This is stuff about myself or the Madhouse. That's how come you see nothing but bunnies everywhere there. I am a grotesque, monstrous were-rabbit, in case you couldn't tell already. And that's why I was trying to find that thing. Oh. Yeah, that's been a while. Yeah, that was a while somewhere after all. That was definitely a while somewhere after all. Finally found it. Yeah, I finally found it. Yeah, I finally found it, and oh man. Oh man, almost showed the Discord. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you, pineapple, no. No, thank you, pineapple, no. Now I can show it. Now I can show it. Yes. Yes, this is by both Nate and Jats. Many thanks to you both. And that's to my last pure clip that I did. Yeah, that's to my last full clip that I did during my break. But those scripts and everything else took priority. Yeah. Those scripts and everything else took priority. Grow, expand, explode. Meat lovers, man. Yeah, the kerosene wear average and norm. And you see cults. Yeah. Hey, that definitely looked pretty from Earth. I'll tell you that. Not playing console. Back to that area. Back to that area. Back to that area. Pick down a bunny costume. Just right there in Lewis's voice. Yeah, that's definitely uneven. I need to fix that. Yeah, mad issues. What one is better? The same as my choker. Remember, that happens to be my limiter. What's wrong on that thing? %, right on that thing. Yeah, I definitely promised that this is going to devolve into drawing. I definitely delivered. Spending contributions, no, I want to use my current tablet into a profiting hobby. Well, what happened? Did you do it? Hopefully you managed to do it. So congratulations. No, not proper chain links. That's what St. Louis about. Of St. Louis. What are you doing a rabbit costume? Oh yeah, those aren't exactly link-like. I'll do that here. No, too narrow. Should work. Issues and problems. That's what some of these links have. There we go, there we go. With tassel parts. tassel parts, and I'll deal with this. Once I deal with the tassel parts, I'm done with the preview. Yeah, that went over. Bro, that totally went over. There we go, there we go. I've had struggle with a bit of payment method choice, which is one of my stress factors. Another one is trying to find potential customers once I do figure their first problem out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was thinking of either doing with PayPal or doing with Stripe after all. Either or, I don't know how I'm gonna do with Stripe's case. I think I've managed to connect between that with the coffee. I managed to connect that with my coffee. That way it goes straight to my bank. And if I'm going to do, yeah, and if you're gonna do PayPal after all, you're gonna have to get, before you gather too much there, you'll have to extract from there immediately. You have to extract from there immediately, or they'll just hold your funds hostage, like they did some people there. Yeah, I definitely remember what happened to Topper Team. Thankfully, they recovered. Yeah, thankfully they recovered. Topper's also been doing some amazingly cultured things ever since. They were down but not out. up accuracy. Closing these gaps here. Hopefully, hopefully a piece of bastard cards will be broken up. Yeah, definitely. Without going into too much, they've been running amok. They've been running amok and been trying to destroy Japanese hentai in general to thankfully no avail. But those guys were evil. Those guys were pure evil. Their moral event horizon was that there. Yeah, heard this correctly. Their moral event horizon was then fucking with every cultured artist's funds there, especially in Japan's case. That's absolutely terrible. The Austrian Kingdom bringing into serial reviving life back to USA in of the domain case. Yeah, so it's there, not just Japan they were trying to mess with. That would help everywhere. That would actually help everywhere. Yeah, that would actually help everywhere. Damn, almost forgot one huge detail. Two huge details. And it's not my breasts this time. Almost pressed that wrong button. That could have been real bad. That could have been real damn bad. Nothing else on my arms. That patch has been covered, and yeah. Yeah, I took this pose just for this outfit. Without that, that's all I can do. With that, that's all I can do for now. We'll have to get back to this later. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get back to this later. Other projects I'll have to deal with. Oh, damn. I had to consider this. That almost costed me. And that's it with the lineup stuff. Lineup stuff. Line art, not line up. Enough of that, enough of that. From Nurko earlier, yeah, definitely. I don't trust PayPal. That's why I chose to make multiple payment processes as possible, and then try to set it in one basket. Yeah, I just maintain 2 baskets. One that I have to deal with in order to deal with stream elements, which is my other tip jar. Coffee is connected to Stripe, which is something completely different. And some other people also deal with Cash App's case. Yeah, with all that. Yeah, with all that, that's everything I want to do right here. Well, the exception of releasing the schedule. Well, except for releasing the schedule on stream. No. I'll have to release it later. I'll have to deal with some choice words there. So where's that area again? There's that area again. But there we are. So let's do this and revisit once more on what we're going to deal with for the rest of this week. Unless someone's peeked at my schedule for on Twitch already before all this. But anyway. Anyway, and I will move. Oh, whoa. That's the wrong item. Want my avatar. Here we go. So from what I'm planning for the rest of this week. Tomorrow is the next night is sanity check. Once again, that will not be on Twitch. That'll be the other location will be on Rumble instead. So definitely deal with either my YouTube or my Rumble there. This is gonna be quite the interesting day. All I need is to gather all my 15 topics, possibly a bit more. How about go overboard like last time? The top, once again, that's the top of the dumbest shit I've seen the past month alongside What's Wrong With Me. As of late. Then on the 10th is Nier Automata. No, Replicant! Sorry, Replicant! Oh my god. And the brain fry is real, everyone. Yes, I had no idea where that Grimo was until right there. Then Friday and Saturday is Splatoon 3 Spring Fest. Traditional tricolor falls on the full moon. So there's that. But I don't want to leave day one out. And finally, our 3.5 year anniversary. And I'll be making something special this day. Something else. It'll be something else. As I spoiled it before, it's definitely a 3D project. Oh, came out here, son. Yeah, this is everything I'm doing. Once again, for sanity and check, for those that are on Twitch, definitely go to either Rumble or my YouTube the next night for that. Got it? Good. Move over here. And now sign off here. So yeah, now that's it, everyone. Man, thanks for everything. Thank you for... Man, thanks for everything. Thank you as always for watching as always. Especially for those that made it this far. And as always, as per the Dark Ritual, please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe in case you want to see more. Definitely give me a follow on Twitch is in as well. But if you want to support me any further, there are tips in the description and the link tree. I will put you at the end of part record videos so I can come up with some other cool stuff back at Discord's Golden Room as well. Oh yeah, and please ring any notification bells if you must, because the sub-bots alone is just as rough as the Switch 2's prices going on over there. Yeah, seriously, those bastards need to be lowered. Especially the games like 60 again. Or else bad things will happen to them from there. So I'm not gonna get one. That's why a lot of people aren't gonna get one. That's exactly why. Yeah, that was rough as hell. But nothing. Until next time, be seeing ya. Many thanks! Okay, survey. Hey, check every area. Where are we going? Also, watch out for someone that has a 13k marbles by now. They're gonna strike priority, throw us somewhere, and the consequences I'll follow. So that's something to watch out for. Okay, survey? Okay. So then scan. Straight up scan someone. For someone, not to scan someone. C3 advanced options. The calling tool. Got it. We're not calling anything right now. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hopefully see it back at Boomer String. Got it. Yeah. But do we have somewhere else to aim? If we have nowhere else to aim, we're aiming for him. Okay. Because around times where I end, RG ends up on Twitch. But not this time, he's still going on YouTube's end. Well, I'm on a trip to the moon. Mind upon a trip to the moon, but be careful. Got it. Fine, I got it, survey. So where are we doing? Oh, man. Bunch of others to deal with. Yeah, a bunch of others that are being dealt with. Yeah, definitely a bunch of others that are being dealt with. Let's stand by, stand by. Monster Hunter Pokemon. Monster Hunter and Pokemon. And that's interesting. Yeah, Monster Hunter just updated. Yeah, that's definitely a dragon he's trying to gore. Yeah, that thing was hostile. That thing was totally hostile. Oh, damn. Might just do a Pokemon instead. Stand by, stand by. So it comes on some chest arms again. Oh well. Since chest adds as the raid's about to go on. Got it, got it. Found someone. Or is the other guy still going on? Oh dear. Oh, we haven't seen them a bunch yet. Yeah, that's definitely on the moon. Oh, that place is definitely on the moon. Scan somewhere else. Skin somewhere else. Oh yeah, he already signed off. That's everywhere for that. Yeah, that's everywhere for that end. We're not jumping to the moon this time. Let's go somewhere not on the moon. The boomer's not Twitch yet, so it's go somewhere not on the moon then. Grand Were Rabbit raid. Fine, Grand Were Rabbit raid then. Fine. Aiming from Pumpkin's. aiming for pumpkin synth here. So, for those for those on Twitch, definitely deal with my Rumble or my YouTube for the next night. The very next night is Sanity Check. Definitely look forward to it. Until next time, see you guys later. Many, many thanks.